Good afternoon, family. Today is still Friday, June 7th, 2024. I am back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in again. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all for all the support. Y'all know the routine. I got to do it every video call out. I mean it. I'm grateful. I appreciate it. You ain't got to be here. I know that some of y'all, when my video pop up, y'all get right on it and watch it. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all done hit the bell notification. Y'all done did all that. You subscribe. You comment. You share my videos. And man, look. Thank you. But. Nah, I ain't gonna say but. Let me just get right on to this topic, man. Let me talk to y'all about something. Let me run something by y'all right quick. What y'all think about this, right? I want y'all honest opinion. What y'all think? How y'all feel about this, right? Imagine this. You're a man. You're a husband. You have a wife. You're a family man. Now, back in the days, you might have been like me. You was out there doing your thing. You was a street dude, whatever. You done some things in life. But you've had a chance to grow up and mature. Now you're a family man, law-abiding citizen. Pay your taxes. You work. You're legit. You're legal. You're grown. You grew up. You ain't 18, 19, 20 no more. You're a grown-ass man. And you're at home. You using the restroom, right? You're upstairs. You got a 2-story house, 3-story house, whatever. Big, nice house. You done worked hard. Got a little money. And you upstairs, your wife downstairs in the garage. You hear your wife screaming. Then she tells you, don't come down here. He gonna kill me. And you're like, what? So you grab your iron, your fire, and you run downstairs to see some guy that invaded your home, had a pistol up against your wife's head. Your wife is terrified. So some kind of way, you're able to fire off on him and you pop him, right? You get the upper hand on him and you lay his ass down. Then you call the police. They come get him. All right. They arrest him and charge him with whatever they charge him with. Y'all have y'all court date. You have to go testify against the guy that invaded your home, had a pistol up against your wife's head. Y'all had to sell your house because your wife can't sleep in there anymore. She traumatized. You traumatized. So you testify, that's him, he did it, this what happened, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I want him to go to prison for what he did to not just to me, to my wife. My wife didn't deserve that. So you done did the right thing, did what a man's supposed to do, no problem. And then here you find out in your community, where the community you come from, not where you at now, but your people, your culture, supposedly your people, supposedly your culture, you find out they talking bad about you, putting you down, talking about you a snitch, you snitching. Let me repeat that. Somebody home invade your home. Home invasion. That's one of the ultimate forms of violation right there. Somebody that violated your space. They invaded your home. Then your precious wife, someone you thought enough of to marry, your best friend would have, even if she ain't, you think she is. We ain't getting into that shit, you get married stuff. That ain't what this is about. It's your wife. Some dude you don't know, got a pistol to your wife's head. You take care of that situation. You protect your wife. You hit the dude with the hammer. He go to jail. Y'all go to court. You do what you're supposed to do. That's him. I want him to get the fullest extent of the law, what have you, what he did to my wife. I'm glad I was able to pop him, but that ain't enough. Because he's still living, so he needs more punishment for what he did to my wife and me and my home. We had to sell our house and move for this dude. So only turn around and hear your own people, supposedly your people, talking bad about you. Like you did something wrong. You snitching. And most of the people saying it ain't never did nothing in their life. Wanna be thugs. Don't know what snitching is. Or would be the main one if they had a chance, or be the main ones that are really snitch. Let me explain to y'all who don't know, who every time you look around y'all throwing that word snitch out. Let me tell you what snitching is. Snitching ain't when a law-abiding citizen press charges and testify against a criminal that violated them. That's not snitching. Some of y'all need to know. Let me teach y'all a lesson on what snitching is. Because I lived a lifestyle. I didn't snitch, but y'all know my story. I never caught a case, so I ain't, whatever. Snitching is when, say me and you, willingly and knowingly get together, break the law. We doing our thing. We decide to go move them chickens together. You know what I'm saying? I give you some when I'm on, you give me, whatever. We knowingly and willingly break the law together. I ain't made you do it. You ain't made me do it. None of that. We get money. Everything good. We in the club popping bottles, having fun. Got the car, clothes, and hose. Everything great, right? Then I get popped. The law get me. I get arrested. I get busted, right? They busted me. They didn't bust you. I'm doing the same thing you doing. Both of us are breaking the law, but they didn't catch you. They caught me. I go down there and tell them folk about what you doing. That's snitching. That's the only version of snitching. When you got two criminals, one get caught and tell on the other one to cut his time. That is the only definition of snitching. Y'all going too far with this snitching crap. Accusing everybody of snitching. A law-abiding citizen can't snitch on a criminal. The person that's living by the law got violated by a criminal, testify against a criminal, that is not snitching. Fool. The black culture, the black community, black whatever you want to call it, niggas, whatever, are insane. What the hell are we doing to where a man protecting his family, doing what he needs to do according to the law, is labeled as snitching? We didn't rob no bank together. I ain't sold no yams with you. We ain't conspired to do nothing. I get caught and tell on you. That's snitching. Nothing else. If you witness a crime, you saw somebody harm an innocent person, you ain't had nothing to do with it. You just a bystander. You saw this happen. And you testify, that is not snitching. I know black people, what the heck? How, as black people, did we come from such strong, brave, courageous, loyal, loving, good people, our ancestors? How do we come from that to what we have now? The black community ain't shit. If you're a good person, black person, I'm speaking to black people. If you're a black person, you know you're good and decent, law abiding. Stay your ass away from around niggas. I done preached this from the mountaintop, and I'll preach it from Mount Kilimanjaro if I have to. Stay your black ass away from around these dumbass niggas. These folk crazy. I'm talking about BunB, the rapper. Went to court, testified against the man that home invaded his house, held a pistol to his wife's head. He popped the dude, and then they had to go to court and he testified so the dude can go to jail like he should. I'm sure he hoping he would have unalived him. But oh boy, he made it. So that ain't enough. You need to get out the street for a little while, partner. Cause really, I still want you out of here. It's probably best that you do go up the road. Cause I might try to figure out a way to secretly have you missing. If you done that to my wife, in my home. What man in his right mind think that's snitching? That's why I say there's no hope. Because believe it or not, there's thousands of people in the black community that call themselves black that think that way. That think that what that man did is snitching. That amount of ignorance from a group of people, ain't no way that group of people gonna survive. For a group of people to be that ignorant, how could you expect roaches have a better chance of survival than a group of people that are that ignorant? They really believe that. And the thing about it, most of them capping. You snitching. Let them folk put 40 years in a lot of y'all faces. Y'all gonna tell on your mama, your uncle, your daddy, your daughter, your son. I done seen it. Some of the hardest gangsterous dudes, when them folks say you facing 80 years fed, which means you gonna do 79 straight years. Some of the hardest, Sammy the Bull, the mafia folk fold. When them folk put centuries behind your name, decades behind your name, how much time you finna do? Y'all talk that hard crap on these keyboards. I done seen some straight killers break down crying in the courtroom when them folks say 100 years. Crying like babies. Some people that, when you see them coming down the street, everybody scattered. That's how bad they was. When them folks said 100 years, 80 years, 70 years, boo-hooing like a baby. Y'all ain't never did nothing. I ain't been a part of nothing. I ain't seen no streets besides when you walking to the school bus. Get on this internet. Talk that cap. He snitching. He ain't hard. He ain't hood. He ain't real. He ain't gangster. He ain't this. And a lot of y'all ain't gonna bust a grape in a grape busting factory. It's easy to say what you want to do out here on these streets. But get in there with them white folks and your lawyer say, oh, they were offering you a plea deal, you better take it, 70 years. And you be like, huh? Yeah. Let's see how gangster you is then. You got mob bosses that got hundreds of bodies on their belt. Get in that courtroom, looking at never getting out of prison, and they tell on everybody. And it don't come no harder than them dudes. And here you is, some mama's boy, on your computer, talking about somebody snitching. Like you ain't finna tell nothing. You 100. You solid. You ain't shit. I've been there, done that, I done seen it. So that's why I'm wondering, like, what are these dudes talking about? And first of all, what he did wasn't even snitching. But even if it was snitching, the majority of the ones calling him a snitch was snitched like that. If it came down to it, them folk offering your ass 70 years. 70. I don't care how hard a gangster you is. It's easy to say that out here when you ain't facing it. 70 years. You ain't gonna see your mama again. Nobody. Santa Claus don't come to prison, baby. The black community is insane. Insane. Black culture. It's a disgrace. I don't want no parts of it. Black people, distance yourself from the so-called modern day American black culture. It is not our culture. I don't know what this crap is, but it's not black culture. It's masquerading as black culture, but it's really white supremacy. That's what it is. I'm gonna call it how I see it. I'm not participating in that mess. I will call the law on one of you N-words. So I break the law. I fear for my life. I'll press charge and everything. I'll file restraining order and everything. I ain't scared to let it loose, but I ain't going to prison. I told y'all I play chess, not checkers. I fear for my life, Your Honor. I had to pop him. Your Honor, I filed a restraining order and everything. He been harassing me. He was scaring me. Big what? You 6'5", 270. How he scaring you? Hey, I ain't never had no fight, Your Honor. Size don't mean nothing. I heard he had a gun. I thought he went for a weapon. Y'all know the game. I play the game to win. I don't play for fun. By any means necessary, we gotta survive. Don't be out here playing with these folks. These folks crazy. Snitching. Fuck. I don't even want to talk no more. Get it, got it good. Bye.